Hey everyone! So, I am going to do one of the heart-shaped boxes. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I just don't really buy that many 2cms. But I decided to get a bag of 100 grams, which came out to 65 pieces. And I wanted to see if I could make one. So, actually, I got 64 of the SP Butterfly. I did find out that one of these Wonderland designs were put in, but so 64 technically. You basically do, and I mean, I honestly could see you doing this with other sizes. Like you might even be able to do with 4s and 8s. It might be a little bit harder, but I'm pretty sure you might be able to make it work. This one I am going to mix in some of the 4cms just to make sure I have enough 2cms. Because when you go around the border of the heart to create the wall, you need 28 pieces. So I have this pile over here. So now I'm just kind of making sure I have enough, because you got to do your first row is 1, then you go to 3, then you go to 5, and then 2 rows of 7, and then you have 2 on the top right here. So I'm trying to see how many I can get away with doing the 4cms. So let me see how many I have now. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh my gosh, I'm 2 off. Okay. So I think what I'll do... I think I'll take and I'll do like a 4cm down here, like maybe right here to the side. That way I have enough to make the top also. I mean, I could do the top with a mixture of 4cms also. All right. Yeah, so this is going to be like, it's going to be a tiny box. So I'm wondering if maybe I should try to make it bigger, because I was thinking, like, if I do a row, because, okay, 1, 3, 5, 7, and then we can go 9. And then maybe do... Because then if we do another row of 9 and then the 2 on there, it would still be a heart. It's just going to be wider. That's why I'm thinking that if you use the 4s and 8s and maybe even 2s combined, you should be able to do it. But I wonder if I should keep it small. Like, it's a really small box. Like, I'm wondering if... how much you could actually fit in here. But I just need to make sure that I have enough to go around the border. That's my whole thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get the design arranged with the pieces I want, and then I'm going to start gluing them together, and I will show you the steps as I go. And I'm pretty excited to make this. So now I want to try my Tiffany box. So yeah, there we go. Because I have 2cm Tiffany acrylics, and then I have 4s and 8s as well. So I think I might try making a little Tiffany heart-shaped box. Alright, so I'll be back in a little bit and show you what I did. Alright, so I started this yesterday. Got really frustrated with it because it's so small, and it's kind of hard to put these around the edge. And at first I was putting them on top, and I got like, I don't know, I only did like this much over here, just like 5. And I'm like, wait a minute, I think they have to go like against the side. And sure enough, they do. So I took them off, and then I would suggest, if you do make a heart box, so obviously I took the film off, you know, the top of the acrylics right here. And then what I was doing is just kind of taking them off the back or the front if it was meeting another one. And then I'm like, this is crazy. This is going to take forever. So for the rest of the heart, I went through and took film off the front and the back. So that way it could go a little bit faster, because this actually is kind of tedious. Like, I give props to anybody who can bust these out fast. This is my very first one I've ever done, so I'm not the best, but I'm trying. So I'm gonna try to get some more on here. But yeah, and I've come to find that you gotta go slow, because some of the acrylics you put flat against a piece, but then some have to go like more over so the other piece can slide in. So it's been a learning curve, that's for sure, to say the least. So I'm just going to go in and put some glue around a couple of the edges, because it's really hard to keep picking the glue up, you know, coming back in, putting some down. So I already know this one, I'm going to have glue along here probably when I put the next one on. And then I've been using like my tweezers to kind of push the bottom, you know, against it. So then this one is going to go on the side. So I'm going to glue some on the side here. So yeah, this is like an artwork. Okay, kind of push it against here. And then when I put this one on, it will go against the side right here. So I'm also going to want to add a little bit of glue to this side. I wish I would have thought about this when I did the other side, but I didn't. I probably would have went a lot faster. But I got kind of frustrated because I've been really wanting to work on my big skull panda box with all the drawers. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is taking up all my time. But I should have just pushed too hard there. Hold on, I gotta fix that. But yeah, this gets a little crazy. And it's kind of hard when you're trying to push, you know, pieces together that are so tiny. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's still moving. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that's solid real quick. Okay, hopefully I got it okay. If not, I'll figure it out. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna do a little bit more like on the sides down here than I did originally, because it really helps.
And I don't even know if I can categorize it as, it's one of those situations that I think a lot of people might be able to relate to this. I personally relate to this.
Because I tried putting the lid on top to see how it would look, you know, when I got like 5 deep into it. And then I'm like, oh no, on the edge, on the side, it wasn't wanting to sit flush, you know? So I knew I was putting them on wrong. Okay. So going slow is the keys, and I put them all in order of how I was going to do them as I was taking off the film, so I figured that would be a lot faster. Some of them I had more of the same design than others, so I tried spreading it out, you know, as much as I could, but it doesn't always work.
Maybe this is the start of a relationship. It's just, there's so many ways that we try to protect ourselves in our head. So after this, he was talking to her, and they keep having sex. And each time she would beg him to wear a condom, but he would constantly say things like,
then we need this side.
It's still safe without a condom, trust me.
And the opposite side, I still have some of the film on. So I'm going to have to go back through them and be very careful when I take them off. I didn't even think about that as I was gluing them. So I'll probably wait until like tomorrow, I think, to actually peel off the film. At least I kind of caught it halfway through. Alright, how? Okay, I got all the way up to there. Okay. It's definitely much faster to put the glue on the rim first, have the film already ready to go and peeled off, know which ones you're going to be putting down, and this has been way faster. Because this side took me like a while, and I'm like almost halfway through it. Okay, so this is the double one here, and I think this one was gonna go there. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. He texts her. I didn't commit any crimes. I hope you know that. But I can't keep seeing you because I'm ashamed and I'm embarrassed with everything that's going on. Thank you for being so nice to me, and I'm going to quietly self-reflect and work on myself this time. I think this is a manipulation tactic. Just the even thank you for being so nice to me. Like, it just feels like he's trying to... I think I'll have to go through and fix, you know, a couple of them. No, I don't want you to be bothered by me. I need time to just work on myself. Gotta be very careful how I hold this. Okay. Oh, be careful. So Jenny said that she was quite confused. She reads it, and later she realizes SJ knew he had herpes and still didn't warn her. Even in his text messages, she's not even asking her if she's okay. He's not even asking her or telling her to get tested. It sounds insane. And it almost sounds like goodbye, right? Like they're breaking up. Be so careful. SJ kept reaching back out to her, and he kept saying how sincerely sorry he was, and he called himself trapped. He said that he deserved it. He's apologizing. He promised to take care of her for the rest of his life if something happened. He's very apologetic, that is, until he got his test results back. SJ had gotten a urine test for herpes, and it showed that he was negative for type 1 and oh my god, mine just fell off. Which now even Jenny's confused. Oh my god. And SJ's attitude flipped like a switch. He went from being this apologetic man to this arrogant, angry, outward Jenny, and he was going to come out with his negative test results to let everybody know that it wasn't him that gave Alice herpes. He said, sure, he tested positive for thank goodness it was just the one. Okay, we will make sure it's the front. Put a little bit more on the side. Okay. How did she get it? Did you have sex with her? At what point did you have sex with her? Why would she do this? SJ would just angrily brush her off. He also... Oh, my dog was scratching at the door. Okay. And then this one will need some on the side. So Jenny's scared, confused. She's waiting on her own results for herpes. My glue's almost gone. I'm so sad. I was really hoping I could use this precision tip one for the rest of my big skull panda box, but I don't think I'm going to have enough. He tested negative, right? Which means, of course he's going to be angry. Of course he's going to say these things about Alice. Yeah. I mean, wouldn't you, as someone accuses you publicly of doing something that you didn't do? And Alice's post was eventually taken down. So that led to people being confused on what really happened. Was it fake? Was it a rumor? Did she lie? And then she took it down when she realized it was getting way too much attention. And I'm doing that front one last. Because the way it's going to sit on there, because both of these are on the side, I just wanted to make sure I did it right. Okay, and then this one will need some in the back. So I'm just going to glue some on the back of here. Whoa. Instead of trying to tip it and glue it on the side of the acrylic. Okay. It's estimated that at least, at the very least, one person tries to take their own life by jumping off the bridge into the Han River on a daily basis. The government has tried everything. Some parts of the Han River... Oh, that one's sticking out, actually. Okay, so I'm just going to glue it to the side. They have put phone lines where people use. They put statues of people comforting one another. They even tried plastering inspirational messages on the bridges, but it still proves to be a problem. I'm going to make sure all of this gets off real quick. Okay, I just got a little bit off the front. And then after this is dried for probably 2 days, I'll go through and just kind of clean it off with my Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose cleaner because it works really good on acrylics.
She wondered how that even made sense if SJ tested negative. It's not like she was sleeping with anybody else. The doctor told Jenny that for men, testing through urine is not nearly as accurate as testing through blood.
Wait a minute.
Even for women, like testing through blood is the best way. But since Jenny tested
Why did it not go on?
more accurate than SJ's.
I did it on the back. That's weird. It was like trying to push it forward. Maybe I didn't have it on there right. See, this one's tricky. Okay, this is the back. Oh, this side, okay.
She said that even when she found out that she tested positive, she tried to stick by SJ. He kept trying to convince her that he had no idea that he had herpes. And if he had known, he would have never done something like this. She was so distraught with the diagnosis, but
now this next one, we're going to have to put a little bit on the front. Because it'll go against the side part. Oh, come on, glue.
Just guilt tripping her. Or he would manipulate her emotions and try to gain her sympathy by saying things like, I just feel so overwhelmed, I feel like I can't breathe. Maybe I should just end it all. But then one day, SJ told Jenny that he had the stomach flu, and then he ghosted her. Ghosted her. She thought he must be feeling really, really ill, right? Because he's not responding to any of her text messages, any of her calls. So she made fresh homemade porridge after this guy knowingly
I had
infected her with
one.
herpes, made fresh homemade porridge, and went to his house.
That was a double.
He texted her, I'm busy, and she had to walk away with her porridge. She said, you know, this guy has a good honor.
Just a second, I think I lost one. Okay, never mind, I used it over here. Okay, see, now I'm like panicking. Okay, so I think this one will go on the side and the back.
I'm already preparing to sue the first poster, Alice, and the people who are talking badly about me. If someone posts any personal information about me or spreads bad rumors about me, then I have no choice but to sue that person.
Okay, and then this one will have some on the side. I gotta keep checking that I have the front in the front, because the print is so tiny that it's so hard to make out sometimes.
I just don't think I can offer more than this. I hope you understand. I've lost a lot of this situation. She said, I guess him confessing his love for me was just a way for him to satisfy his sick desire.
Okay, this needs to get moved over a little bit.
My hands are shaking right now while I'm writing this, and I'm crying. I don't think I'll ever be the same. I don't think I'll ever trust a man ever again. He has a younger sister. He has a mother. I'm a daughter. Why can't he think of anyone but himself? I think it'll be a long time before I ever feel myself. These posts absolutely blew up. So SJ, started deleting, privating all of his posts and videos. Initially, he didn't deactivate or delete any of the social media platforms, and some of them are still up today, just all of his videos.
Okay, so this one will adhere to this one over here. Okay.
But it wasn't enough, because under Jenny's post, a third victim came forward, and she talked about how she had been in contact with him around.
See, I tried gluing any pieces that I would need, you know, 2 of before,
All at the same time, but
it didn't really work good.
she never had sex with him. They just went on coffee dates,
This
and
one
the
will
reason
go to
was
the
he
back.
kept saying that he liked her and wanted to have sex with her, but he also admitted that he had a girlfriend. So Jenny, and she was like, well, I'm not gonna do anything with you because you have a girlfriend, and this is really weird. And she was in contact with him when the first post, Alice, when that was exposed, and he was pissed. He was telling her, like, I'm so fucking annoyed with this bitch, like, she's really pissing me off. He would send her screenshots of the urine test being negative for herpes, like, I told you I'm not telling a lie, like, I'm telling the truth, like, she's crazy. And after seeing the urine test results, the third victim suggested that he get
Okay,
blood
let's
tests.
do this
And he shut her
one.
down, and he said, no, that costs $1,100. That
Okay.
turned out to be a complete lie. She checked with her hospital, and they told her that all those tests go for about $65.
Oh, see, that's the,
Offered to
yeah, that's the
pay
front.
for it,
Okay.
but he
Oh my god.
refused to get a blood test.
I'm gonna put a little bit more on the bottom and the back.
Pharmacist who must have We probably won't be back because
My tweezers.
because it's not as accurate. You would be able to wheel it around these useless results as if they
Sorry, I know my head's in the way.
Can you imagine fake figure test? Because you know how you can just carry someone else's. Or,
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's not like a law enforcement ordered drug
Yeah.
test or something.
Exactly.
It's an STD test.
Yeah.
Netizens, they're showing nothing but support for these three women, and it's unclear if there were more victims because maybe they didn't want to get involved, maybe they didn't want to come forward. I didn't put it past this guy, but most people were saying they were understandably upset. But some little vultures in the corners of the internet, they came out to leave some disgusting.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Some were just trying to
Now I think
lecture
with this
the victims
last
on
one,
how having unprotected sex was not safe. As if they didn't already know.
I think I need to use
But the really disgusting
this
ones,
one
they said things like,
because
"I'm not
that
saying
one
anything
are
on
these
either
two.
side, but I just
Okay.
can't either side of the story. Like, why do these women keep eating every side?" Another one read, "It's very obvious what these women were trying to do."
Okay, just
He said
okay.
he
So I
acknowledges
think
his
this
mistake
one I'm
and
gonna have to
apologizes to the
do
victims about not wanting to
against
have
here and then put
he
it on
said
the
that
side
it
of that
was nice
one.
to connect with them, but he never felt equal
So I'm gonna put a little bit
He said their lifestyles and
on the back
personalities
side, on the back
just
bottom, and then
so
on
he thought
the
he'd
right
help.
side.
And he also apologizes for not having their safety at his forefront. He says, "I'm ashamed to say that I've never had an STD test before this. I never had any symptoms. I guess I just slipped my mind. So first thing I did when all of this came out was I went to the hospital to get tested. As a result, I did test positive for gonorrhea, treatable, but for herpes type 1 and type 2 I tested negative. I had another re-examination done, and I was given the same results as the first. As the pharmacist in charge of health, it's my fault for not being regularly examined and careless about contraception and complacent about the situation. However, there was no forced sexual intercourse and there was no intentional or malicious attempt to spread STDs. I feel very guilty. I'm not considering suing
Okay.
but please refrain from disclosing information, malicious rumors, or articles that can infer personal information. Rumors, comments, and articles that correspond with defamation or
That one looks a little bit slanted.
ask them to not cause any additional damage. Thank you all to people who are worried about my safety. Once again, I'm sorry. The public did not care at this point. They had the text messages, the public
I think I'm gonna fix that, and then I'll get this
on,
on, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done and I get the lid on. Okay, so I just realized the front, I have the same character on each side, and that's the same character that I have two left of. So I peeled this one off the bottom of that heart, and that's what I'm going to use. So I need to glue this one on the other side. Because I'm like, I can't have three.
And if you guys are watching the video, I have a white patch on my hand. It is
Okay.
it's like a eucalyptus patch for my allergies, so you don't hear me heavy breathing into the mic. So with that being said, show notes are listed at rockpodcast.com, and let's get into it. I know
Alright.
it might not feel like it if you've been following this
Now
space,
with this
but it
one,
starts with half mom. I know, you're like,
since
"Oh,
it's
I
on
just
the
learned
sides,
half mom is
there's like the perfect,
every
I should be able to get it right in the middle, but I'm not sure. Okay.
It was hard, but at least it was
Oh, this is so tiny. Plus with my long ass fingernails, it's kind of hard to do it too.
it gave him like a sense of duty, a sense of
So it looks like I can go right on it, but like
all of that came from
it doesn't adhere to the side pieces, so that kind of concerns me a little bit.
she was the victim. Sheriff Wong tried to walk through the process of this is what's gonna happen next. We're gonna look for the perpetrators. We need your statements. This is
I mean, I could try to get it over on the side just a smidge, you know?
found herself opening up to him in ways that she didn't think that she would. I mean, she had a completely different vision of what was gonna happen. She thought none of the police were gonna care. She thought
Because it could break a lot easier if it's not adhered to anything. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the side part and do it that way. Oh, it's getting a lot of leftover glue on it.
After being victimized, she starts feeling hope. Like, okay, maybe there are good people out there. So one day she gets a knock on her door, 2 in the morning. She wasn't that startled.
then this one will go here. I think I'm going to use a little bit more glue than I have been using just to make sure it's on there good. Okay, that's the front.
This part of the research I didn't even, because just think about the sheriff taking advantage, allegedly, but taking advantage of a victim's trust, and then again to re-victimize them in the safety of their own home after you gain their trust as a police officer in uniform.
Was he charged?
Okay. Now, technically the way this will sit, fingers crossed it lines up. So with the border going around, oh, I hope it doesn't knock this over.
This might be the second. There might be other crimes that he had gotten involved with allegedly.
This is like 10 times worse than acrylic.
Okay, let's see if it lines up.
Criminals are in a position of authority, and you start to trust them, and they're the people that you're supposed to go to, and they abuse that power. It's terrifying. So
It does, but it's gonna be. It'll have some extra room, but it'll give it more of a border look, you know what I mean? Okay, so I definitely have to let this one dry before I set anything on top, and then I'll see how far I can bring it forward because I'll be putting hinges right here on the top part. But yay, it's finally done. I'm so excited. It's a really cute box. It's a cute thing to do, but it's a pain in the butt. So I'm not sure if I'll ever make one of these again. But yeah, there you go. And once everything gets dried and I get the hinges on, I will definitely show you the final look. Okay, so I just wanted to show how everything looks with the hinges and the knob on here. I kind of been doing some more crafting stuff, but I got the hinges and then I put the knob like up one from the very bottom, but it actually came together really well. It was, you know, it was pretty tricky to put together just because, you know, 2mm, it's really small, but it looks really cute. I like it. It kind of reminds me of like a pixel heart. And I really like that I use some of the 4 CMs instead of it all being the 2s. So if you ever do decide to make one, I would definitely recommend switching some out for the 4s if you have them. But they are fun boxes to make. You know, they're not too high, so I mean it's a good little box to put some little trinkets in or give it as a little gift with something cute in it. But yeah, this is the final box and it came together really well, and I'm shocked that I actually made it because I was having some issues. So all right, there we go. And if you guys make one, I hope you have fun with it. All right, guys, bye.